Leo's insights are presented to challenge, inform, and encourage you in your quest to break free from school-based approaches to education. Building upon a foundation of unschooling, we sincerely hope these insights help you to consider how education can be truly unlimited.
Last week, I discussed an article regarding teachers who were worried about gaps that may grow for the disadvantaged students stuck at home during the COVID-19 school shutdowns. Actually, I never got past the title, which I found to be full of innuendos I felt needed to be exposed before getting into the heart of the article. Before I begin today, let me explain that I do not believe everyone in the education industry is out to lunch, nor do I believe that I have all the answers. I can say, however, that I do question everything and that I do not subscribe to what most people would call the status quo of the education system. In defense of the article, I wanted to acknowledge that there are situations where a school setting is better than a home education. Some of you may be surprised by my saying this, but there are students out there who are in need of help. However, they are not disadvantaged because they are stuck at home as much as by outside circumstances beyond their control. New immigrants may not have a working knowledge of the English or French language. Parents may not be sufficiently educated or interested in the education of their children. Families may be too poor or old fashioned to have or employ modern digital technology. There are even cases, as you may well know, where parents just don't care about their children at all. Schools are not all bad. They do provide opportunity for those who would otherwise be disadvantaged, and to others who, while less disadvantaged, still benefit from attendance. However, one must always keep in mind that attending school does come with the agreement that the government will determine what will be learned. Unfortunately, parents never give this a whole lot of thought. Few understand that the school system is built upon the premise that children are accidentally created like empty computers in need of programming. It is also important to understand that government schools believe it is critically important that all the computers be consistently programmed to be the same. It is only when seeing children through the eyes of this entrenched system that it is possible to understand the worry implied in the article that some may have about gaps. The article normalizes the brick and mortar classroom to prevent inequalities, going so far as to claim that not attending a school building was to put learning on pause. It further mentioned that not attending school would leave students and families behind, without providing any basis upon which to measure what exactly is meant by behind. Behind what? I must admit that whenever I hear the word inequalities, I conjure up images of masses marching to the orders of an egalitarian dictator. In fact, it does not require much imagination to understand that incarcerating students in classroom for a good part of their childhood allows for greater control and conformity, or, if you will, equality. This actually smacks of communism, from which learning can never be put on pause, and where any diversion from conformity is seen as a gap in need of equalization, or, if you will, fixing. Parents who are not interested in having their children exposed to all that government education entails have always had the option of doing the educating of their children themselves. Being home is hardly being stuck, as the article suggests, but rather having liberty to learn in keeping with the gifts, talents, and interests of the child. It also provides opportunity to learn to manage the weaknesses that are inherent in every child, and all within a faith framework.
We trust you were blessed by today's presentation. For more helpful information to guide you in your home education journey, please visit educationunlimited.ca and leogaumont.com. Be sure to like us and share us on Facebook.